Thank you. The next question is initially answered by candidates Coyer Johnson. Tuition in the last 4 years has increased 58% for the average Blugold. If Governor Doyle or Representatives Kriebich and Brown were standing before you at this moment, what would you say to tell them to convince them to fully fund the UW system?
Thank you. Brady and I have talked about this a lot, actually, and although we've had a 58% increase in tuition, we still have one of the lowest tuitions nationwide. And considering the services that are provided to us, we are very lucky with how little we pay, how much we are actually getting. But nonetheless, it would still be nice if we had full funding. And I think the best way to convince somebody would be to say, Governor Doyle, what would it take for you to give full funding to the school? What would we have to do to earn that? And with the excellence that is demonstrated on this campus on a daily basis, I am fully confident that with every statement he would give me, I would have a prepared response to state, well, we already did that, or we are doing that, or we will try to do that, or we have the ability to do that. So considering that I have full confidence in this campus, I think that allowing him the opportunity to tell me what he would want, I would be able to tell him that, thank you, we did that.
Candidates Flott and Radcliffe.
I have a different perspective. I feel, yes, we do have a low tuition at the school, and it's very nice, relatively speaking, but we should not set ourselves up against other universities. There's many students that go here that have been forced out of a higher education by rising tuition, over 55% in 4 years, and that's a point you need to stress. If I was sitting in front of Governor Doyle, Representative Kriebich, and Senator Brown, that's the point I would stress, is by increasing tuition, you're effectively forcing out future taxpayers, because it is a well-known fact that students, or people that do graduate with a higher education, in fact give back more to their community. So by fully funding the UW system, we are effectively helping out Wisconsin in general. So that is the point I stressed to make.
Thank you, candidates Wager-Nielsen.
The stance that we have on the issue about the increasing tuition is the same in that we would hope that we can do our best to limit that in the future. So many people that are great students aren't able to get into colleges and get higher education. What I would say to Doyle and Kriebich would be to look at Wisconsin, look at its records for medical school entrances, its pre-professional studies programs. We have some of the best rated people in the country. When Doyle and Kriebich get older and they're laying on their hospital beds, are they going to hope that the people that we have are the best that we can have? Wisconsin's best way to give back to itself is to educate its youth and to show them what's all available to them.
And also, during the summer, I work as an inner city school teacher, and when we raise tuition, we're pricing out those kids, and we're cutting off their opportunity of a better life, which is the most important thing, is we give that Wisconsin promise to everyone.